Okay, inspired by the Willie Walker mechanical man toy that was shown on Ozzy's channel on YouTube, decided I'd go ahead and try and 3D print a newer version of that with a more robotic body, and you should be able to recognize it. Now his was a wind-up. This one I'm using the 48:1 or 1:48, depending how you want to look at it, TT type motor, a single AA battery, has an on-off switch, and as you can see, the legs are linked but free to move. And I also added a rocking motion to the wheelbarrow to animate things more. But the key thing was to have fun with the way the legs move without being powered by the motor or anything. So there you can see the leg action. Not a very big table, I realized, for showing it off, but you get the idea. Now there could have been any sort of body, so obviously I just kind of took one of the drones that I've done in the past and made some beef arms to hold that, because the whole part of the locking mechanism in this prototype part, as you can see, is just contained here, so any type of body could be set on there. And even though in the original toy that Ozzy has, the two legs are held together with a simple lever mechanism, since this is all 3D printed, I went ahead and printed a gear mechanism, kind of a differential. So you have a pinion in between the two legs, and the legs have gear teeth on them. So that's what makes them move in opposites. And the fact that I made the cart rock slightly from side to side as it moves will make it favor one leg over the other. So if it's tipped a little this way, then that leg's going to go back. Then when it tips this way, then that leg's going to go back. So you get the walking action guaranteed on any surface, and more animation to the cart just by having the wheels slightly offset. And of course, these are 3D printed wheels with rubber O-rings on them. The hubcaps are just googly eyes, which I chrome painted with the Molotov chrome paint. You can see the TT motor just bolts in the bottom, and of course this could be painted black to blend in with that. And the arms, which hold the robot there in place, are just glued on in the... I have updated the file since I made this, since this is the prototype, to include screw holes, so that I could screw the arms on rather than glue them on. And I also made the arms a little bit thinner and added some detail right here. Thinner because these ones were actually hitting the body here and here, and I had to file the part down. So I decided, heck with that, I'll just make them a little bit thinner so they fit in there better. Add a little bit more detail to them while I'm at it. So if I ever do happen to make another one of these, then I have the newer updated files. But it's kind of a cool way of doing the walking legs when they're not really powered by anything other than the cart. The cart is pulling them, and just by tipping them. Now you could do it without tipping the cart, which is the way the original toy did it, but they're just buying on the fact that there's enough slop and the surface will be a little uneven, so it may just grab one or the other. But a lot of the times it's just going to drag and scoot along and not do anything. So I decided, let's make it 100% sure on any surface that it'll walk just by adding that tipping motion.